I became a canine handler very young in my life. I just didn't have a way to be able to do that. I knew when I joined the military I wanted to work dogs. When I joined the Greenville Police Department after 6 years in the Air Force, I told them, I will be your next dog handler. I'm one of those lucky enough that gets to work his passion every single day of my life.
Probably the most rewarding part is being able to work with a dog. Our canines have the capability of doing things and finding people that without that dog, without his nose, would have never been done.
I'd say Nitro is very unique as far as being an explosive bomb dog for this area. Before, we had never had anything like that around here. We would have to call Cherry Point. Unfortunately, that would take sometimes 2 to 3 hours to get them in here because they're tied up with their own assignments. At this point now, when we have things that we might need to run it around, such as the games where there's going to be a lot of people, and in the festivals, we have the dog right there and the capability to go ahead and do the sweeps ahead of time. There's 6 of us with the canine unit right now. The bomb handler, which is my position, we've got 4 guys assigned to our patrol division, and then we've got 1 assigned to our drug task force. All of our dogs come from overseas. They'll come either Germany, Czechoslovakia, Austria.
They begin their training in all aspects, from their narcotics detection to the tracking, article searches, handler protection, apprehension. You learn that at the basics as a handler, and not only is the dog learning and you're learning, but you're also finishing the dog's training.
The bond that's built between a handler and his or her dog is probably one of the most unique things that people in our line of work get to deal with. We spend more time with this dog than we do with our human counterparts of our family. The dog actually becomes part of our family.
My last dog that just retired, K9 Patton, he actually knocked the suspect forward and onto the ground, and we saw an object fly out in front of him. And the object out in front of him was a loaded .357 Magnum revolver. Once you have something like that happen, your bond with them is unbreakable. You know that dog potentially just saved your life and the lives of others. There's nothing like that. You're not going to have that kind of bond with just anybody or any animal.